What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome aboard. It's Bubba's Daily Update. Me, Todd Bubba Horowitz, hanging out with you. And I guess the markets may never ever go down again. I think it's interesting, but this slow dribble is almost impossible. I think it's interesting to watch. The Nasdaq had a little bit of action this morning. The other indexes really just kind of did nothing but kind of grind higher. And the Russell now looks like it may have weakened a little bit, but I think it's interesting to note how every market basically lacks any true volatility or any real volume. Once again, we've lost volume again today. So with every update we've had less volume each and every day. Again, is it a big deal? No. It just means that there's not going to be a lot of action, which means that there's not a lot of opportunity. And I think the moves get wicked when there's a lack of volume. I think what you need to look at here is just kind of observe on the sidelines. Of course, tomorrow morning we've got the jobs number, and of course I'll be trading it live with my gang. And I think that we look at the markets. Netflix exploded. It's been up. It's almost $20 in the last 2 days, which we actually recommended and thought it might be a buy the other day. I think that. Amazon is popping right back to where we thought it would be, and Google looks like it's headed to 1,000. The bonds are weak, which is certainly predictable. The TBT continues to go higher now. And again, these are things that we watch and talk about all the time. There's a lot of talk out there now that this time is different again. And again, the more that becomes a part of the story, the more likely that a sell-off is going to become. But somebody had emailed me today and talked about it being a blow-off, and I go, it's really not a blow-off unless you have volume to go along with it. This is what we call a slow, dull dribble higher. All right, that's it. There's no other way to put it. Dull markets will tend to drift higher, and that's what we're seeing. We're seeing dull markets that are drifting higher. Now, again, 100 points today is not a lot. I mean, you think about it, if you want to get it down into a true perspective, right? The index is at almost 23,000. So 100 points there. So if we took that down to a $230 stock, that'd be 10 cents. So it's really not something that, to get overly excited about. All right. I mean, it's just not something that is really moving. So I know that the 100 points sounds like a lot, but it's really not. It's just a simple movement. The key, I guess, is going to be the jobs. I don't know. The bonds, the banks, and everything are telling us that interest rates are going higher, which and our contention has been all along that bonds are going to go higher. I mean, that bonds are going to go lower, rates are going to go higher. So that hasn't changed. Now, it's interesting to watch the banks explode here, especially coming into earnings. They're making new highs, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan. At the end of the day, we'll see how it trades out here. Again, there's no real reason to get overly excited on one side or the other of the market here. Certainly, you wouldn't want to get massively short here. But nor would you want to get massively long here. I think the probability favors a market sell-off. But again, we've been looking for that for a while, and we haven't gotten it. We're now up, 4 days in a row. This weekend we're up, basically almost every day. Markets make new highs. The best thing to do right now is just to kind of watch and let everything play out, and be ready to trade when we're ready. Right now, we're not ready. There's not a lot to do here. Now, there's little spreads we can put on. There's a few things we can do here and there. But to get aggressive in this market does not really do you any good. Just look at what's going on around you. At one time today, the dollar, gold, and oil were all higher, which, again, not logical if you look at correlations. Now, again, I'm not a big correlation guy, but I would tell you this, that's what people are looking at, and that doesn't make sense. So the bottom line is we're going to sit back. We're going to watch this market trade. We'll see the jobs number, which, again, we'll be trading live tomorrow with everybody. But until we get a market that wants to get off its behind and move, and again, we don't care which way it moves, okay? Let's not get confused with movement with whether we're a bull or a bear. We need movement. That's how we can survive. That's how we make money, is by getting some volatility, especially some price volatility. Until that comes, we're going to sit back and relax and not get too aggressive. We'll continue with putting on little trades, but we're going to watch. That's what you have to do. This is the patience, the battle of patience that you fight with the market. That's what we're doing. We're battling it, and it's always a battle against ourselves because it's hard to sit back when things are going on or when they appear to be going on. So that'll do it for today. This is Bubba's Daily Update. Make sure to catch the Bubba Show every day, 2 to 3 Eastern Time at LibertyTalk.fm. We'll see you back here on Monday. It's the weekend, and I'll give you my football prediction tonight. Tampa Bay Bucks beat the New England Patriots. Bubba's Daily Update. We'll see you later. Have a great day. Thanks.